For more on this story, let's head to Naples to speak to Lorenzo Castellani. He is a professor of political institutions at Luis Guido Carli University. Mr. Castellani, good evening. How has the League Party managed to make so much progress in what has been a traditionally left-wing region for more than 70 years?
Well, Salvini is betting on the fusion between the former communist and then leftist electorate and with a nationalist message. So Salvini is basically launching an IPO on the left-wing electorate and is pursuing a very aggressive political campaign in Emilia-Romagna in order to gain support. Emilia-Romagna is particularly important for the Italian political system, not only because it's traditionally a stronghold for left-wing coalition, but because it's one of the most industrialized and rich region of the country. So the two main parties of the governing coalition, Movimento 5 Stelle and Partito Democratico, are facing a crisis into the national polls. And so Salvini is trying to exploiting this chance to come back to power, before in Emilia-Romagna and later in Rome.
Speaking of the Five Star Movement, we saw earlier this week that the party leader, Luigi Di Maio, resigned from the position. He does remain in government, but what does that resignation tell you about the state of the party, and what could this mean for today's election?
Well, the Five Stars is collapsing basically as a party, and now is a party without a leader. Di Maio proved to be inefficient as a leader in government, while he got 33% in the election of 2018. So now the Five Stars is into a crisis, and they will trying to find a new leadership, and they will try to do it in March with the Congress. But however, now the party is declining in the polls, and probably will be very difficult to recover to the same level of consensus they got in 2018. Their crisis is very profound, and I would say probably irreversible.
Okay, unfortunately, Lorenzo Castellani, that is all the time we have for Professor of Political Institutions at Luis Guido Carli University. Thank you for speaking to us here this evening.